awesome, girl. Good to see you.
Good to see you
So I
too.
love this. This is not your first time live because you went live in the VIP group.
Yes. hmm
Oh,
A
I'm
couple
loving it.
times I did for that first week, and then the talents week I played the guitar. It was nerve-wracking.
It's amazing. I came in at the tail end and I was like, more, more, more. And then you're like, I'm getting off. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
Stephanie says, hi, Sammy Joe. I see more
Hi.
popping on. Patty's here. Christy's here. Hello, beautiful ladies. I love it. Gilly is here. Talia, Jean. Yay! Awesome, awesome. Yes. So, yeah, in the VIP for the month of February, we've had our own little challenges in there. And one was to shine your light. And one week was being able to share about ourselves. And last week was sharing our talents and gifts. And so Sammy Jo was able to play her guitar and sang for us. It was beautiful. So if you want to see that, you
Thank
got to
you.
join the VIP. You just gotta. So I'd love to start out with maybe a profound spiritual experience that happened to you, maybe as a child or something along those lines that you could share with the audience.
Okay. Um, well, I have a couple of things that happened to me when I was a kid, but I think the most profound was when my aunt Debbie killed herself when I was 8, I think. And the weekend before it happened, I just kept, and we never saw her. She lived in Utah and she was married, and we just never really got down to see her. And so, like the weekend before, I just like really was trying to bug my mom to like go down and spend some time with her and see her. And I just had this feeling that we needed to see her. And then that Monday they called and said that she had passed away. And so after that, a couple of times more, it had happened that right before somebody would pass away, I would really start thinking about them a lot. A ex of my mom's, I actually lived in a basement apartment of his for a long time. He passed away of cancer, but um, he actually came and saw me the night that he passed away. So he came into my dreams and told me goodbye, and then almost instantly my mom woke me up and said that he had passed away. So those are kind of things that have been pinpointed with me, like, okay, this is something.
Absolutely.
um, and so yeah, so then I've always kind of been into spirits. I had more imaginary friends than I knew what to do with when I was a kid. So
That's awesome.
um, there's things like that. I did have an instance with telekinesis as well when I was a child growing up in my dad's house. I'd locked myself out and the bus was coming, and I tried so hard to get the door open and it was not, and I just barely tapped it because I like the bus was there and the door swung open, and I was just like, oh, thank you.
That is
So
awesome. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, that's
yeah,
incredible.
so
So you've had quite a few, experiences, and it sounds like it started as a
mhm,
child, that you were able
mhm,
to have
mhm.
some of these various experiences. And so when you would think a lot about people right before their exit point, was there a point where I know this happens to other people that know about exit points, but was there a point where you thought it was your fault? Did you ever feel like it was your fault or you had made it happen?
No,
Good. I'm like,
no.
good, because we got to kibosh that if you did. I know that sometimes that happens.
No. Yeah, no, I never really had gotten that sense. It just was kind of like maybe not so much that it was my fault, but maybe there was something that we could have done to prevent it. Because, it was like right before it happened, and I was like, I'm thinking of this person. We need to go see this person. And like with my aunt's case, we never got to see her. And so, not necessarily that we were to blame or anybody was to blame, because it was her own deal, but um maybe there could have been some preventative measures taken, but
Gotcha.
I try not to beat myself up about any sort of thing that happens in the past because that is can really hurt. It can really hurt if you kind of cling on to those things. So
Yeah, for sure. And just, I love being in your presence too because you're just so wise. Like I know you're younger than me, and I think you're way younger than me. And so anyway, when I'm in your energy, it just feels just a lot of wisdom, and I'm sure a lot of people feel that too. Is just that wisdom, which I love. And I'm just going to catch up on the comments. So Gilly says she has that too. It's wild. And then Stephanie says, my sister thought that. So it must be that her sister thought that maybe she had something to do with the exit points. And
right.
so Gilly, that's awesome. She's like, gut intuition at its finest. Boop, boop. And Gilly also says she's so grounded and wonderful. And I completely agree. And
Oh, thank you.
it's incredible to be there with you. And like, has this been like just kind of steady for you that I feel like you're just in this knowing. Like, do you feel like that's kind of always been that you knew you'd be taken care of or that type of thing?
Yes, I mean, obviously, we all go through points in our lives where we feel down without anybody, or but um, I don't know. Yeah, there's always just been kind of this weird feeling. It's like I don't remember a lot of my childhood, but when I look back on my childhood, the parts I do remember are parts of feeling I was alone most of the time and feeling okay, just like somebody had my back. And so it has always been kind of a steady thing for me, but I'm a little bit guilty of letting life kind of impede in progress and that kind of stuff. So it's actually just been real recently that I've really been kind of acknowledging everything and surrendering more, I think is what's been important for me lately.
Mhm. Yeah, and I feel like that exudes from you. Pati is just agreeing with me. She said, I can feel how wise and grounded she is. She reflects so much serenity. I love that. And I can feel that. And I almost just feel like with that too, like you said, like we all have bad days or whatever, but at the same time, you're going to be taken care of however that is, like
Mhm.
that surrender process, like,
Yeah.
okay, it is. Gilly has a question for you. I'm curious if you have dream premonitions for your closest friends and family.
I do. Hmm.
Cool.
So dreams have always been something that I always have really intense, vivid dreams. Gosh, the last couple of nights I've had some crazy dreams, aliens, and yeah, it's
That's awesome.
been really kind of crazy. But um, just lately, I've actually been getting more dreams telling me about things I need to work on spiritually. So I had a Kabbalah dream the other night, which was really kind of strange, but I was like, okay, all right.
I love that.
And I have deja vu dreams a lot. I have uh, almost every night there I'll have something that the next day I'll experience that was in my dream. So I do
Awesome.
have a lot of that. And right now I'm trying to work on the Akashic record stuff. And so I'm trying to delve in a little bit more with other people as far as that goes. But yeah, I sometimes the dreams are how I kind of know when somebody's going to pass. I knew when my grandpa was going to pass. I had a dream about that. Um, and I've had a couple of friends that I knew that they were pregnant before they were because I had a dream. So
That's cool.
I'm trying a little bit right now to really ask for clarity as far as who the premonitions are for. I've been getting a lot of them for me, but I've been trying to like connect with that and try and ask, like I said, a little bit more about who these are for and what they mean, kind of things. So
Oh, I love that. I love that. Gilly says, "Ooh, Sammy Jo is brilliant. I would love to talk to her. I too have those dreams." I love that. I love
awesome.
that. That's incredible. Well, I'd love also for you to be able to tell the audience some of the things that you've been able to participate in through my services.
So I've done a couple of the courses, some psychic courses, medium courses. I am trying so hard to just make it through the guided meditation course to meet my guides. I still have not been able to do that. Although I do think maybe I've met them in my dreams. It, after I do the meditation. So it's like the night that I have done the meditation, when I sleep, it's like I almost meet them there. Um, but the one thing I actually like a lot from your VIP group, especially, is you know, the pictures that you post, or like trying to connect with your intuition, like, oh, or read my grandpa, or, I actually feel like those are amazing tools to use because it's just everyday stuff, and like when you're just looking at pictures of anybody, like you want to form a picture anyway. And so yeah, so I actually really love those things, and seeing, okay, where is my mind going with this, and where is my intuition going with it, and what's the difference between the two. And so I love those kind of things, but I like the courses as well. Like I can't remember how many of them I've done. I did the pendulum, which has really helped me with my pendulum work and stuff like that. And so I'm actually quite new to pendulum. So yeah, that was really helpful for me. So
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Yay. And Christy said, this is incredible. So, and I love that you, Gilly says, I know, Christy, isn't she amazing? Isn't this amazing? I love this. So, I love that you brought up about the guided meditation and, wondering about meeting your guide, because then as you were sharing, like, but I did see him in my dream. So, one thing that comes forward with spirit a lot is that really with either meditation or dream state, what it is being able to be in that particular wave, you know
mm-hmm.
and so
Mm-hmm.
both for you, you're getting information from the dream, you're going into the waves for the meditation, you're getting more information from the dreams, but it's almost like the same. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I know that some people do better with visualizations in meditation and some do better with visualizations in dream. And I feel like spirit has said, it's the same wave. So as long as you're getting it, you're getting it. Does that make sense?
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
So I love that because I
Yeah.
know even in some of the mediumship classes, people would fall asleep, but then that night they'd fall asleep during the meditation, but then that night they'd have a dream, vivid dream about their guide. So I think, yeah,
Yeah.
so I feel like spirit's like, yeah, it is the same, which is
Yeah,
cool.
that
And
totally makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I love it too because in the VIP I'll do like, have you had any dreams recently? And Sammy Jo is on it. She's just like interpret, 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 interpret. And I'm like, go, girl, go. So that's incredible. That's awesome. So God, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, we'd love to hear what you're working on these
Oh,
days.
right now. So I have been just trying to work a lot on the Akashic type stuff, a little bit more meditation. Like I said, I keep doing the guided meditation to meet my spirit team, because I just keep coming into contact with the couple of them. Um, I have been giving more readings to people just in my direct life. I do pull tarot, and I've been doing a little bit of dream interpretation for other people. Some friends, they'll just kind of be like, I had this dream, and I'll be like, okay, we're going to figure this out. Um, but as far as, I'm just really kind of starting out getting comfortable with my gifts. So I don't really do a lot yet for others. I'm just trying to kind of like figure out my own thing. Um, and, just trying to work on my true purpose, I guess. And I feel like that's been a really important thing for me lately as well. And so I guess just trying to figure out a way to incorporate like the business that I want to do with my spiritual life, and how I can make them both work together. And
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's, I mean, I don't do too much. If anybody ever wanted to get a hold of me, just like messenger me and, talk about dream or something that they had, I'm definitely down. I don't really have clients or anything like that. So I think, but I'm always willing to chat and talk. I love having these kind of conversations. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So get in touch with Sammy Jo. This is awesome because Christy's like, woo, woo, go, girl, go. And then Gilly
Yay.
says, I'm over here clapping. So the audience is clapping. So I love that.
Yay.
And I love what Gilly says, you're getting your groove. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I feel that too because I just feel like it's like a natural process, you're in the perfect place for this process, to gain more
Yeah.
and to learn more and to even, be able to step into yourself, into that confidence that this is you and you're able to bring this
Yeah.
information in and to help others. So that's incredible.
Well,
Jean, yeah, go ahead.
you are the one I have to thank for that because this
Mm,
has been a pretty amazing experience with this group and being able to be a part of it. I think it's really awesome what you're doing, bringing people together. And I'm very touched that I actually got to be a part of it and that I get to see everybody and work on my gifts and, just be here. There's a lot of
oh,
love and
yeah.
support in this community. So, yeah.
Thank you. That's so sweet. I love
Yeah.
that. Thank you. I love it. And I got to keep reading the comments because um, Gilly says you're genius. Christy says she's so excited for you. And Gilly says, Jean's so glad you're here too. Oh, Jean said that she's so glad. Oh, Sammy Jo, you're awesome. That's what Jean said. I was like,
Oh,
yay. Oh, I love this. Well, thank you so much, Sammy Jo. And yes,
yeah.
definitely get in
Thank you.
touch with Sammy Jo if you're interested in dreams, Akashic, and tarot and all the other things that she's able to share. So awesome, girl.
Yeah.
Well, I will
All
see you
right.
soon. Take care.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. See ya.
Bye.